All right. All right, let's get to this. Let's see if I can send it to Facebook. All right, guys. Let me know who is here. Ah, what a day, guys. I am doing a million things at the same time, which is a bit of a challenge, if you know. Who is on? Hey, Sharon. Good to see you about. How are you, Sharon? Ooh, who Tenshin back up started. Okay. All right. Let's see who else is gonna come in. Let's give everybody a little more time. What up, Naz? How you doing, brother? We have a lot of stuff to talk about today. So hopefully we get a good crowd. We're gonna take a lot of questions. If you are watching from Facebook, please give StreamYard access to your Facebook so when you're post a comment, I know who are you and I can address you properly. I know, Sharon, it's it's Friday. Are you ready for the Friday though? I am so ready, I'll tell you. I am so ready. Now, want to use this medium to say thanks to you and your team for the help so far. You have been a blessing since I subscribed. Thank you so much, man. This means a lot, brother. If we can help, man, one person, then we actually achieved our goal. That's what we're looking for, man. Just share the knowledge and exactly how I did it, how I was able to navigate through this stuff and accomplish what I've accomplished so far. I want to share that knowledge to you guys. You know, while I cannot give everything away, whatever I can give you though, that will benefit you, you can count on it. 100%. I am ready to share it. I am ready every day, literally, like you say. Literally, I'm ready every day. Guys, I just got a new computer and it's exciting to set up a new computer. However, though, it's a pain when, to activate everything and to transfer everything you had on the old computer, transfer it to the new one. So, no, you're very welcome, Sharon. You're welcome. I thrive on helping others, with the information that we're able to share. So we're just happy to help you guys and share this information with you for sure. All right, let's see. You guys that came in early, do you guys have any questions that you like me to answer? If you have any questions that you like me to answer, please let me know. And I'll give you guys a little priority because you've been here, early. Okay, so we have few people in. So one of the things, just to give you kind of a summary that what I want to talk about today. It's been a few months now since we acquire our first three vehicles, and then lately we acquire a couple more, like three more, so in total six. In reality, we have five because out of the six, we had to return one of them. And you guys know that these vehicles have been purchased under the business name. Now there are a lot of people saying that the why don't I show documents to prove that they are indeed under the business name? I did that. I posted documents. You can still go back and look at the documents that I posted on our community. I posted on created a post, but I think I'm sharing that only with the members. But actually, it should be public though. But in any case, so all of them are under the vehicle's name, and under the vehicle's name. What am I saying? All of the vehicles are under the business name, and what I wanted to really touch on is the possibilities that you have of leveraging your business credit, right? So you have a lot of possibilities, lots. Um, So you have a lot of possibilities when it comes to leveraging your business credit. In our case, though, we wanted to create a an extra, right, and an extra income stream, right? We wanted to leverage that business credit to create or to generate an extra income stream besides what the business is currently generating. And that's exactly what we did. If you go back to the beginning of our channel, to the first first videos, you will see that specifically we said that the goal of building this business credit and leverage it was to create an extra income stream with real estate. Now, excuse me, just to get there, right? There are a few steps that you have to take to get to the real estate part. And we are a step closer because we have been granted loans, auto loans for the business, under the business alone. So guys, that is huge. Once a bank opens their doors to lend you a significant amount of money for vehicles, and they trust you, they have looked at your business credit and they're satisfied with what they found, and they open their wallet and say, you know what, yes, we're going to fund that. So we our foot is in the door. So I'm just waiting to probably a year or two paying the vehicles, and then actually request a bigger amount for real estate. So I suggest you to take these steps and be intentional on how you actually start building your business credit. Sharon, I have a business, I have business ideas, but I'm stumped on how to get started properly. Sharon, would you mind? You said I also am a first timer to your live and trying to learn all that I can. Oh, well, welcome. I thought, and I said at the beginning when I said hi to you, I said, long time no see. Like I thought you were another Sharon, but welcome to the channel, Sharon. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I promise you that it'll be worth your while. Okay, I promise you. Also, Sharon, don't forget to take a look at our Facebook group. There's a lot of information that is posted there. Let me see if I can find here the information for the Facebook group. Let's see. But you know what? Let me post it. Let me post the Facebook group. So if you go to HTTPS facebook.com/groups/business credit vertex, you'll be able to go to our business credit. So that's our Facebook group on the bottom. Be sure to join us there, Sharon. But share with me a little bit more, Sharon, about your business ideas. You say you don't know where to start. If you want to take this conversation via email or on the phone, Sharon, feel free to. I'm going to post my email later on, so keep an eye out. I'm going to be posting my email. So let me know if you mind, if you need a little guidance, I can show you how to get your ideas manifested. And I'm not going to charge you for that. That's not something for me to charge you for. Make sure you join the Facebook page. You will learn a lot. Yeah, that's right, Ness. So go ahead and do that. Just what Naz is saying. I mean, there's not only from me, but from other members, there's a lot of information that we share in the Facebook group. So again, that'll benefit you tremendously. All right, so we have a few people. Let's get started, guys. First and foremost, if this is your first time, guys, one thing that I'm going to ask you to do is please like the video. To the first timers and non-first timers, go ahead and like this live if you are on YouTube. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so. We greatly appreciate it. You guys know that we don't have to do this. We don't have to share our information. We could just withhold this information and charge money for it, and yet we're just giving it out. We are one of the first YouTube channels doing this business credit stuff. I'm not saying I'm the first. I'm saying one of. So, so be careful how you interpret that. But yeah, we've been one of the first channels, one of the most reputable channels. So much so that other malicious YouTuber had tried to smear and slander us. But we're one of the most reputable YouTube channels. We've helped a lot of our members, subscribers. We have a Facebook group with more than 10,000 members. Imagine 10,000 members we have in our Facebook group. So, we're here to help. Again, we don't have to share this information, but we're doing it for free. We want to help people. I know that, all entrepreneurs, they know that without people, you cannot have a sustainable business. So you need people in order for you to run a sustainable business. All right, so let's see. Do you guys have any questions? I'm trying to see. Okay, so hey Moshe. Another thing that I wanted to point out, guys, I am working closely with a few people that follow us on our YouTube channel, as well as on excuse me, as well as on the Facebook group. So we are working closely with a few of them because of the urgency with which they needed the help. So we are we're helping them closely. We're coaching them, and we're trying to help them acquire at least $100,000 in business credit within 90 days. So that's what we're trying to do. Mr. Lee. Mr. Lee is in, guys. Just a side note, Professor Crane, aka or Lee, aka Professor Crane, is one of our biggest contributors. He's actually an admin in our Facebook group. He's extremely knowledgeable. Sometimes we go in a in a credit application spree together, and we're motivating each other to be better in this business or in this business credit field, right? So we challenge each other. He gives me a lot of pointers. I picked his brain throughout in this process. And again, if you have any questions, Professor Crane, Lee, it's a huge contributor. I have a question. What business credit card do you recommend for a new business? Let's see if I understand your question. Enter. So first of all, I wanted to tell you that if you're not personally guaranteeing any of your traditional banking applications, you're not going to get approved. No bank is going to approve you for a credit card. No traditional bank, I should say. No traditional bank is going to approve you for a credit card without personal guaranteeing the application, unless you have more than $5 million in revenue for your business. But yeah, that's a good question. Like Professor Crane is saying, is it PG or not PG? If it's PG, you can get approved. It doesn't matter. You don't even have to have a business. You just put a business name and stuff. They're not going to check anything. All they care if it's your credit is good to be approved. That's it. Professor Crane say you have to have at least $1.8 million in revenue. I'm not sure if he's responding to Moshi or Nas. I got AtoB because, hey, let me know, Moshe, if that answers your question. Let me know if that answers your questions. It's important that we do that. Okay. Okay, thank you, Moshe. Thank you for confirming. I got AtoB because of your recommendation, but I want to get more credit cards with no PG. Take it easy, you know. I can't advise you because I don't know where are you on your business credit, you know, or I don't know a lot about your company. So it's hard for me to advise you. There's a lot of information that I'm missing, you know. So I wish I could tell you, but I don't know, again, where are you in your company, revenue, cash flow, time in business, and stuff like that. I don't know. I can't recommend you. So, but if you reach out to me, Moshe, I promise that I will answer any questions. I'm gonna post my email address. Excuse me, I'm gonna post my email address in a little bit, okay? My business is 3 months old. Do you think I stand a chance with purchasing a car with my business name? My goal is to get a bigger loan to boost my business. We're 3 months old. It's very unlikely. Okay, there are other vendors that they will extend you credit. I mean, I have a business that I found in March, and I got approved for a Shell $10,000 for a Shell gas card. Now, what I'm trying to tell you with that is that it depends on the vendors. I know that for automobile or auto loans, they need you to be at least 3 years, 2 years in business. Some businesses, some financial institutions, they would like you to be in business for 3 years. But in terms of Ally and some of the dealerships, they want you to be in business at least 2 years. My credit score, I don't know who this is. This is in Facebook. Let me check on Facebook. Let me see if I can identify who that is. Oh, dang it. Dang it. I can identify. That's why I would like you guys to, if you could, give permission to StreamYard in Facebook so that I can see who is commenting. Hello guys, I applied to Sunbelt and they say I'm approved for their credit line. However, all right, all right, sorry guys. So my credit score is good, but too many inquiries and debt on my personal. Yeah, that may be a challenge if you want a personal guarantee and application. Yeah, guys, so I want you to understand something. I personally, this is me, okay? I personally give priority to my business credit rather than my consumer credit. However, the last 4 to 5 months, I have been pounding hard on my personal credit to fix it because there are deals, guys, there are business deals that you will not be able to leverage or to carry through if your business credit, if your consumer credit is jacked up. And that is facts, guys. There are some deals that you unfortunately would not be able to get those deals if your personal credit is jacked up. And you know me, guys, I'm a huge advocate for doing deals under the business credit alone. However, though, there are deals I'm holding back. It's not that I'm against personal guarantee, but I like to hold back and personal guarantee a deal that is worth it. For instance, I got denied by Mercedes-Benz because according to them, that was Mercedes-Benz. Just to put this into within context, guys, Mercedes-Benz was the very first dealership that I went. And guys, I swear to you, I thought that was a done deal. I was gonna get 3 GLEs, 3. That's a gorgeous car, and everything was done, guys. Everything was done. And then when finance came back, said we need a personal guarantee because we don't find enough credit on the business. That could be BS from them because they want you to be personal liable for the debt. But I say, guys, I wanted that deal so bad that I'm like, you know, I almost put a personal guarantee. But there were other deals that I got denied for that I did put a personal guarantee, but they denied me still because my credit was jacked up. But I spent the last 4 to 5 months working hard on my credit. and it's paid off, guys. It's important that you have good consumer credit, and when that deal comes, there's some lenders out there that they will not give you, certain amount of money without personal guaranteeing that deal. Some of us, hey Siri, hey Siri, hey Siri, open the documents folder. Hey Siri, open the documents folder. Hey Siri, show my downloads. Hey Siri, what's the weather? Hey Siri, what does the rest of my day look like? Sorry guys, this is weird. Remember, just because UPG doesn't mean you will get a hard inquiry all the time. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe you have more knowledge on this than me, Lee. But it is my understanding that every time you PG, an application, they will do a hard pull on your credit. Heck, sometimes I've gotten hard pulls without personal guaranteeing the application. So I can imagine if they'll do it when you personal guarantee it. I'm not sure really. Um, but again, I'm not 100% on that. That you will not get a hard pull every time you personal guarantee. I'm not 100% really, to be honest. What else we have here? I just be a credit card myself for my current business. Yeah, that's a good one, man. That's a very good one to have, Lee. Ah, man, that's a beautiful. I would not mind having that card in my wallet, the one that you just got. So you are right there at your computer. Don't be lazy. They can do a self pull from PG. It's based off the company's policy. Yeah, I know, but if I was guaranteed that, hey, we'll just do a soft pull, which I've done many times. I mean, when I apply for any city applications or any applications underwritten by Citibank, I do put my social security number all the time because they said they're just gonna do a soft pull. And that's okay. That's why I always put my social security number, so I have no problem. But then, in some applications they tell you, they say, hey, if you personal guarantee this application, you are more likely to get approved. So why don't you put personal guarantee it? But my fear with that though is that I fear that they're gonna do a hard pull. That's my only fear. Other than that, I really don't mind. I don't mind really. Um, some people some people are funny. Some people say, well, you not putting a personal guarantee is just a bad sign. It's just a bad sign that you're going to default. I'm like, what are you talking? Man, sit down. You know what you're talking about. Sit down. Oh, man. He's being stubborn. Yeah. Oh man, I won this car. I tell you, Lee. Let me see if I can find it here, man. It's a sweet, sweet car, man. And I'll tell you, like, once my credit hits the 750, I'm going for it, like head on, because well, you know, you have to be, first of all, you know, you have to be a member with American Express for a little bit, just to build that payment trade history, right? The payment history, and that's how they give you really, you know, good opportunities for cars. But man, I tell you, if I could, I would. I got this car though that has helped me build tremendous consumer credit. This is a good one to have, and it's metal too. This is metal too. Let me see if I find it, Lee. But all right, guys. Again, I wanted to go over a little bit on the on what am I doing though? Okay, fine. I got, you know, 5 cars, 5 vehicles. So what am I doing with those vehicles? What am I using these vehicles for? And how am I able to afford the payments? Now, remember that the vehicles are under the business name, and I wanted to figure out a way not only for the vehicles to pay themselves, but to be able to have those payments come in on time with the lender, so that I build that good relationship with them. Okay, they trust me now. I've made good payments with them, and now they can give me more money once we pay off this loan, right? So this is exactly what we're doing now with them, is trying to trying to build that business relationship with them. So I have three vehicles with Nissan and 3 vehicles with Chevrolet. And again, just like I said at the beginning, out of the 6 vehicles, we returned one of the Nissan, the gray Nissan Rogue. Let me see if I can show you guys here. I can share some of the photos for the vehicles. That way you have an idea where the vehicles we're talking about. And I'll show you, as I show you the photos, maybe I can kind of give you a little backstory, right? And I'm going to show you, this is real. This is not manipulating the system. This is me working hard on my business credit for a year or so. I've been working my business credit for about a year or so. I don't know. But let me show you here. I'm going to share my screen, and let me know if you see it. All right, so I take it that you can see it there, right? Let me see. Yeah, you can see it. All right, so let me put it a little bit here so I can see your guys' comments. Bear with me. Okay, guys, this is the gray 2021 Nissan Rogue. Yeah, that's right, Lee. I'm going to get into luxury cars. I just wanted to test the waters with this one, but now that I know that I have a way to keep up with the payments, then for sure I'm gonna acquire a few luxury cars. Okay, guys, so this is the gray Nissan Rogue that no, this is one out of our 6 vehicles. And this is exactly the one that we returned, by the way. So this is the new Nissan Rogue 2021. They just changed the body style for this one on 2021. And I got it fresh out of the oven. They just came out when I got them. And this is a great one. We returned this one. Look how sexy this is. So we returned this one because they put the other 2 under the business name, but they wanted us to personal guarantee this one, and we say no. So because we said no, then we return it. We don't want to personal guarantee it. So next we have the blue one. This is the Nissan Rogue, the 2021 Nissan Rogue. This is the blue one. We still have this one. Okay, there it is. We still have it. It's been generating, steady cash. And this is the 2020 LT Chevrolet Trax. This is a beautiful car too. Very compact and very comfortable. This is one of the vehicles that we have now as well. Thank you so much, Moshe. Yeah, they're pretty things, man. That's a good question, Moshe. And I'm going to answer this as soon as I finish with the slideshow. I'm going to answer all of your questions with that. This is the black one. Okay. This is 2021. This is 2020. The LT Chevrolet Trax. And this is 2021 Chevrolet Trax too. So this is a beautiful car, guys. And let me show you. Let's see. Oh, that's it. Hey, we're missing a lot of cars. Let me see. We're missing a lot of other cars. Oh, here they are. So we're missing these cars too. There you go. All right. So this is the other one. This is the green one. This is the green Chevrolet Trax 2021. Okay. So this is a third one. Okay. So we saw here, this is 1, right? This is 2, the blue, right? This is 3, the gray. This is 4, the black. And this is 5. This is 5. This is the green, kind of like a green olive kind of color. This is the blue. This is the black. This is the gray. This is the green. This is the black. This is the red. Okay, this is number 6. This is the red. And I don't know if it's because of the color, guys, but this is like almost $200 more a month. Can you believe it? The payment on this one is almost $200 more. I don't understand why, but in any case, okay, so these are the cars, guys. I just wanted to show you really, so you can see that this is how we are able to afford the vehicles. Now I'm going to go into the questions. How much are you able to rent per day on Turo in your market? That's a slippery slope. It's going to depend, number one, in your vehicle. It's going to depend on the vehicle that you have, right? Also, it's going to depend on or where you live, right? Now where you live. It's going to depend on which state do you live. Okay, that's there's a lot of moving parts there. I wish I could answer that, but in my case, I can tell you because I'm already, But let's just say that the daily rate for this ranges anywhere from 75 to 110. Okay, give or take for all five of them. That's I don't want to give you an exact thing, but that's the range from 75 to 110. That's per vehicle, okay? And they're rented a lot. They are rented constantly, guys. So I will show you my Turo analytics, but that will be too much. That'll break that'll break the other channel saying that we are fake. um, so yeah, guys. So this is how we are able to leverage the Turo and be able to have an income, make that an extra income stream for the business. Now, remember, because these are business assets, we're writing off 100% of the payments. Okay, so we are writing off 100% of the car payments. And this is not tax advice. I do have my own CPA, my business CPA. We did an interview a few months back. You can take a look at that interview. But that's why I can confidently do certain things in business, because my CPA is actually advising me. It's good to have a professional in your side, guys. You don't want to mess with the IRS. But we're able to write off 100% of the payments at the end of the year. Now, there are other tax write-offs for SUVs or vehicles under 6,000 pounds. I'm not too concerned with that, really. I wanted to, again, like I said at the beginning, get my feet wet to see if I actually was able to um, create revenue or generate revenue with the vehicles. And to be honest, I've done Turo before with my personal car. And with my personal car, we were doing really good with that car, really good. But I took it off after the pandemic hit. So we took it off. My wife didn't feel comfortable having our car, strangers coming in. We didn't know anything about the virus, so we were afraid. People were saying that the virus was like in the ground, on the pavement, in the air. So we were really afraid. That's why we took it off Turo, but I did Turo before, so I was a little familiar. My fear was investing this kind of money in assets that you don't know if you're going to be able to leverage them. So when we got the first three, we post them in the same day, guys. The same day they were booked. All three of them. The same day we post them on Toro, they were gone. And I was wondering, I was questioning myself if it was too affordable that people just grab them immediately. And then I later found out is that the market was so hot for rentals that still today it's still going. Look, guys, I still get like notifications, people like requesting trips. Um, so in any case, let me see, I'm gonna accept. You see, so I'm doing all the things and still generating extra income here. I do have all 5 vehicles in a garage. I was having them here in my house, but it was too cumbersome for me to move them. I was receiving people here in my house. I didn't feel comfortable with that. So we found a parking lot next to the airport. So that was such a blessing because the parking lot also offers a shuttle that goes to the airport, and that's how I get the clients. The shuttle picks them up and bring them to the car. So that is also a great thing. What did insurance cost you? Great question. Now, how do I say this? And again, this is not advice, guys. This is how I'm doing things. There are companies that they do insurance specifically for companies like Toro and things like that, because if you don't know, if you tell your insurance company that you're doing ride share or revenue share or anything like that, they don't like that. Okay, they will not insure you if you're doing Toro. You have to have a special insurance for that. In my case, because I have a fleet of vehicles, it is easier because I can request fleet and commercial insurance. So Liberty Mutual offers that service for Turo specifically, but you have to be a super host, all-star host, in order for you to qualify for Liberty Mutual. I am an all-star host, so there's another company too. It's called, I don't remember the name, but it's another company that they do insurance for Turo as well. But yes, it's not cheap, but it's not as expensive as personal insurance will be. From my research, the rental person pays for the insurance from Turo. Yes, that is correct, Lee. Turo has what is called a revenue sharing, right? You have to choose how much Turo is going to take, how much is Turo's cut, and how much is going to be your cut. And I explained. Out of the 100% revenue, you can say, Turo, I'm only taking 60%. From that 60%, that means that you're keeping 60%, 60% of the revenue, and Turo is grabbing 40%. From that 40%, though, you're telling Turo, I want you to cover me everything. With that 40% that Turo is taking, they're gonna cover you the entire vehicle. If somebody totals it, they're gonna cover you if something happens to the vehicle. Let's say somebody totaled your vehicle, and now you have no vehicle. So Turo, with 40%, they will not only reimburse you the money for your vehicle, but they will pay you for lost revenue. Meaning, within the time that your vehicle was being repaired, Turo is going to pay you that lost revenue. Okay, say for whatever period of time it's taking you to replace your vehicle, you're set, because Turo is going to pay you and is going to buy you a new vehicle because you're fully covered. And so on. If you choose a 75% or 70%, then your deductible is going to be higher. With the 60%, you have no deductible. They cover everything. But imagine that's you're giving them 40% of your revenue. Huh? I am personally not choosing 60%. If you're wondering. Liberty Mutual is offering it now in select locations. Yes, that's true. Liberty Mutual. I don't know. There's another company, another insurance company that they don't offer it to every state. It's got to be select locations. Yes, that's true, Moshi. Turo finds a way to charge the not the host, the renter. No, the host doesn't pay anything for the 40%, Moshi. Yeah, no. Now, Turo, when you file a claim, they, they first ask you to, get into an agreement with the renter, and if the renter doesn't come through, then Turo helps you there some way, somehow. I don't know. But all right, guys. I think, don't forget, guys, the super chat is open. Don't forget to send your super chats, guys. That helps us a lot. So please feel free to post and send your super chats, guys. Greatly appreciated. What else, guys? Do you have any questions about what I explained on the Toro thing? Anything else that you guys want to add? Please let me know. Guys, let me take a second just to go ahead and ask you to please, holy moly, Lee. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you so much. Juan Nunez, what's going on, brother? Go ahead and take a second, guys, and go ahead and like the live on YouTube. Please just drop a like, so that can help us with the algorithm, guys. Go ahead and drop that like. Professor, man, thank you so much. Dang, I appreciate you, brother. That means a lot. Those super chats sure come in handy. Thanks a lot, man. I wanted to get a slingshot, and I don't know if you know what a Vanderhall is, Professor. If you know what a Vanderhall is, let me know. But I also reached out for a Vanderhall, but they didn't want to do it under the business name, so I say no deal. But I even I spoke with them. I was in in the phone with them, and they say they cannot do it without personal guarantee. Moshe, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Nas. You rock, brother. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. Thanks so much for the super chats. You guys are awesome. Yeah, you're right. By the way, I don't think Toro is accepting the Vanderhalls anymore. The problem with the slingshots, though, is that the insurance, they give you a hard time to insure the slingshots. So that's probably one of the reasons why Toro is not too happy about the slingshots. But there's still there's a lot of slingshots still posted. Woo! Double whopping. Thank you, Nas. A double whammy. Nas is pulling a double whammy. Hey, Miguel, what's going on, brother? What's up? Talk to me. The Jeeps, whereas did you mention anything about Jeeps, Professor? There you go. Here the Jeeps, they will do so good, man, but they're so expensive here. It's insane. They're in such high demand that they're expensive out here in Phoenix. The Jeeps, man, they are crazy. I wouldn't pay how much you're asking for these Jeeps, man. It's just too much. But the Jeeps here on Turo, they do fantastic. They do really, really well. Moshe, again, thanks a lot for the super chat. Ness, thank you, brother, for the super chat. Appreciate you. Miguel, talk to me, brother. What's going on? I don't know, Moshe, if you should get a slingshot. Why don't you get the cars that I just showed you guys, the vehicles that I just showed you, the payments, one of the reasons why I wanted this kind of vehicles is because of the payments. I know the payments were going to be not too crazy, which allowed me to be able to cover the payments in the event that they were not so hot renting, So instead of a slingshot, They're not so expensive, by the way. They're probably $25,000, $30,000, depending on the trim, if they have trim. But yeah, you can definitely, and they rent for a lot, man. They cost similar to some of the cars that I showed you, but they rent almost 2 and 3 times what I rent those cars for. Thank you again, guys. Thank you again, guys, for the super chat. Nance, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. You super chatted 3 times. You're a crazy guy, bro. I appreciate you, brother. Yeah, no, it's true. Lee, these Jeeps, man, they're crazy expensive, man. I mean, I wish, because I'm telling you, these Jeeps they rent a lot here on Toro, especially here in this area. But man, I'd rather invest that money in other vehicles, you know. I'm not saying that I wouldn't. I will probably get one to put them, for the business. But I wanna try with a few Mercedes Benz, to be able to not only open that door with Mercedes Benz, but also have those vehicles and generate kind of like a luxury line of rentals. Any good credit repair that you know? Credit repair, I'm not a fan. We have a lot of people always in the Facebook group trying to promote their credit repair stuff, but I don't have anybody that I can refer you, man. Maybe Professor Crane can refer you to somebody, man. I'm looking at Fun Line for Millennial. What is that, Lee? I'm looking for. I'm looking at Fun Line for Millennial. What is Fun Line? Fun Line. I don't know what that is, brother. Enlighten me. Enlighten me. Guys, I just got the new Apple computer. This thing is sexy, man. I tell you, this thing is pretty. All right, guys. What else? Talk to me. So Jeeps, convertibles, slingshots, all those cars. Oh, the phone. Oh, phone line of cars. Oh, dude, that if you have like beaches and stuff like that in your state, these cars kill it. I'm telling you, they kill it. If you have beaches and a lot of like tourists coming over, oh my goodness. And if you get into those, Lee, and if you can find a parking lot next to the airport, a killer. I don't know if I gave you that parking lot company where I put the cars. They usually have shuttle services, and that's included with your monthly payment for the parking lot. And that makes it even more like immersive and smooth for them to be picked up and being brought to the car. It's crazy, man. That's a very good idea, Lee, for sure. College kids in the summer. Got it. Yeah, man. I mean, that's why I say, like, if you have, excuse me, if you have kind of like a beach or something close to you, that's even better, man. That makes it worth it. That makes it really worth it, man. Um, yo tengo un parqueo en Orlando, Florida. Oh, Miguel, are you in Orlando, bro? I'd like to invest something there, man. Let's take let's take it off offline, Miguel. because I'm looking for a state where I can do some investment, but I'm not going to talk about it here on live because people are watching. Woo! I love the idea of airport parking lot near the. Oh, dude, that's. Let me show you something here. This is where I have my vehicles. Let me show you. I'm not gonna publish that, but I'm just afraid, man. There are people watching my videos that people that really want to harm me. So I'm afraid of the things that I show, because there are people out there that just want to harm me, and I'm afraid to disclose too much, because these people they'll find a way. They'll find a way to, uh, you know. I'm in Orlando too. Hey, we should do a get together in Orlando. Business Credit Nation in Orlando. I lived in Florida for 4 months. You guys know where Fort Walton Beach is. Moshe and Miguel. Fort Walton Beach. Oh my goodness. Nobody of my friends that I used to say, oh, I used to live in Fort Walton Beach. They're like, where? Like nobody knows. Unless you're a military, you will know. You will know what Fort Walton Beach is. But oh, no me diga eso, Miguel, que me lo cojo de verdad. Me lo cojo de verdad, man, y voy para allá. But yeah, guys, now I wanted to tell you guys, I want you to be really intentional, guys, with um, be intentional how you build your business credit, guys. Um, have a goal in mind, have some kind of purpose as to why you're doing it. Get off. I'm gonna say this, and it's gonna sound a little counterintuitive because I have a Facebook group with over 10,000 members. But get off those Facebook groups where everybody's just competing with each other, posting what they were approved for, and then that really puts the pressure on you, peer pressure, and then you're gonna go out and apply for things that you're not supposed to be applying for. It's gonna hurt you in the long run, and don't do that. Okay, so focus, have a purpose of building your business credit, have a goal in mind. Don't do it blindly. Have a goal in mind as to why you want to do it, to create an extra income stream, to better your business, to have cash flow. Whatever the reason is that you want to do that, just do it, man. You do it, but a goal in mind. Yes, it is actually near to Destin. And I used to go from Fort Walton Beach to Destin to visit. Because in Destin, they had a lot of the hotels that some of my friends worked at in the summer programs. So they will come from Dominican Republic and work in these hotels in summer. That's actually how I came in a summer program. Um, but yeah, man, I love Fort Walton Beach, man. Oh, that was my first experience in the States. And I used when I used to work in Wendy's, and I remember I had to walk from my house to the job, and I remember going to Walmart to get a bike because I needed to get to work, and that walking wasn't, in summer, that walking in Florida, whoo, no, no, no. If you aren't using the credit you get, it's not doing any good. Get credit that your business needs for it to grow. Guys, I want to emphasize in this very comment, guys. Some of you are applying for credit, and then you think that by default that credit limit is going to be reported to your business credit, and it's not like that, guys. In order for any reporting to happen, you have to use your credit. If they approved you for $3,000, you have to use some of that money so they can report what you're using from that $3,000, guys. It's pretty simple. If there's nothing to report, they're not going to report it. Heck, some of them they're not even reporting regardless. So don't make it easier to them. Make sure that the accounts that you're applying for, number one, that is something that your business is going to use to benefit it, to benefit your business, right? And two, make sure that they report to the business credit bureaus. Okay, so you have to do your own diligence. Call them, pick up the phone, call them, and tell them, hey, do you report to the business credit bureaus? Hey, can you transfer me to the underwriting department? And if they can't, because sometimes they don't have a customer service for underwriting, just ask him straight up, hey, can you connect me or ask your underwriting department if they report to the business credit bureaus? I'll wait online, in the meantime, I'll wait for you. So, but don't be afraid, guys. But remember, this is very common here. You have to use it. If you don't use the credit line that you were granted, it's not going to report. Oh, so good point, Lee. I spoke with someone in the underwriting department at WEX. I like to connect directly to people. You guys know that from the beginning of my videos, I always said that you have to build those business relationship and connect with a human. But I digress. They told me that WEX is only reporting to the small business financial exchange. So WEX is only reporting to the SBFE. Okay, so keep that in mind, guys, when you're applying for credit for WEX. Any of the gas cards underwritten by WEX, just keep in mind that they're not reporting. They're not reporting to Dun & Bradstreet. They're not reporting to Experian. Okay, they're only reporting to the SBFE. And I'm going to show you the email so you guys know what I'm talking about. I'm going to conceal some of the information because I don't want you to be reaching out to these people and asking unnecessary questions. So let me cover the phone number too, and maybe the address. All right, so here's the email. Let me open it for you. So you guys have an idea as to what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can show this. Can you tell me, guys, if you can see the email? Ah, my goodness. Scratch that. Here's the email. So let me see if I can, there you go. So here, we report to the Small Business Financial Exchange. Experian and Dun & Bradstreet collect their data from them. We do not have, oh, this is me asking for an affiliate link. But yes, so look, they don't report to the business credit bureaus. They only report to the Small Business Financial Exchange. I hope that clarifies that. So just make sure when you're requesting any gas cards from WEX that you know that, okay? Yeah, thank you, Lee, really. Do a video on fintech cards. I think they're great. I do have videos. I have a couple of videos talking, how great fintech companies are. I want to point something out. If you, let me see. If you want to build business credit, apply for the charge card, the WEX, not the WEX, the BREX charge card. Okay. So the BREX charge card, which I have one, I don't know where it is. The BREX charge card reports to, correct me, Lee, if I am mistaken, but BREX reports to Experian and Dun & Bradstreet and the SBFE. Also, you will find the bureaus. You find that the bureaus don't pull the data from the SBFE regularly. That's correct, guys. So the bureaus, they don't do it regularly unless they're requested to. Okay, so unless an institution is asking something, or they do it, but I think they have to pay. That's the reason why Professor Crane says that they don't do it regularly. And look at this, guys. I love this. Look at this. BREX reports to DNB, Experian, and the SBFE. This is a perfect trifecta. I should make another video about BREX, guys. What do you think, Lee? I should make another video about WEX. Let me see. Look, get you this card and get reporting on your site. This is an excellent card to have and to run your business. You see? Because this is a charge card and they report your transactions to DNB, Experian, and SBFE. This is an excellent card to have, guys. This is my stack of cards that they were saying that they are repeated. Let's see if it's true. Let's see if it's true. Let's start with this one. Is this repeated? I'm afraid to show the numbers. Is this repeated? This is a Fuelman. Fuelman. I'm not gonna do this. I don't have anything to prove. I'm not gonna do this. This is gonna be my my thumbnail. Haters gonna hate. So hey, Nicolia. Hey, what's going on? You're in our Facebook group, right? I remember, yeah. Divvy reports. Hey, also Divvy, guys. All right, let me show you. Let me show you guys. I have my cards separated. I have my cards separated. I have my gas cards. Let me see if I can. Okay, I have my gas cards, my financial institution cards. I have my store cards, and so forth, so on. Okay, so these are some of the cards that I'm using for the business financially. So where's the BREX card? So the BREX, this is one that I use regularly. I have even set up virtual cards of this one, and I'm making payments. I assigned like a service that I'm paying for, I assign it to be taken out automatically from here. And that gets reported to my business credit bureau. You know this one, Capital ONTAP. It's a good one to have. Okay, light is so powerful. So Capital ONTAP, this is a very good one to have. And Divvy, guys, like Professor Crane said, this is a very good one to have as well. Very, very good one to have. So I recommend you to please get a Divvy and the Brex card. This one is just a debit card. This is not going to report anything. And you guys know the Spend Hub. To be honest, I don't use this much Spend Hub. I use more Divvy and I use Brex. Capital ONTAP I'm using right now a little bit. But yes, guys. Also, Divvy, yeah, reports to the SBFE. The reason why these companies, guys, they report to the SBFE is because they're not financial companies per se. They are tech companies, and it's easier for them to say they're tech companies than financial companies. Remember that when you say you're a financial company, there's a lot of licensing, a lot of stuff, a lot of regulations, a lot of anti-terrorism funding. There's a lot for you to be and to say that you're a financial company. It's too much of a headache. That is why companies like ClearCar, DV, Brex, they say that they are a tech company. Like Tesla says they're a tech company. So that really helps them circumvent a lot of the the hurdles and the BS. What up, Nicolia? I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly, Nicolia. Nicolia? It's good to have you around. I think you are in our Facebook group again. I think you are. They are good, but I think that most people will have a better chance with Divvy. Yeah, I think they will have a better chance with Divvy. I think so, guys. If you I have a link for Divvy in the description of this live. If you want to take a swing at it, just apply for it, guys. It's a great card to have. Nicolia, no. Brex has two cards. They have a charge card and they have a credit card. For you to apply for the credit card, they will ask you to have $100,000 in liquid cash. Let me show you the email that they sent me. I literally laughed when they responded to my email. Like literally, I laughed because like seriously, are you kidding me right now? I told them if I could change from because it's a charge card, so they are charging me every 24, 72 hours, right? And I asked them, hey, can you switch me from a charging me my account every day to a monthly statement? And they literally told me that yeah, but to consider you, this is what they said. To consider you, you have to have at least $100,000 in your bank account. I laughed. I really laughed. Hysterically, I laughed. I'm like, yeah, okay. Let me see if I can find you that. Credit limits. One or more companies recent purchases for your client. Okay, let me see. I can find that email. But in any case, guys, just want to. In any case, I just want to tell you that when I asked for that, they were like, "Yeah, that Brex. What tier is it?" I'm probably misunderstanding. Well, what tier is Brex? I don't know. I don't know because I don't see companies in tiers. Because remember, guys, I told you I have a company that we founded in March, and we have already been approved for a $10,000 gas card. So to your question, oh, and by the way, once we were granted that $10,000, I think I told Lee I told Lee this, and I say, hey, since you already approved us, can we apply for another gas car, and will we be more likely to be approved? And they said no, because you were recently approved for a car. You have to wait 90 days, but you can split your current $10,000 with that other gas card that you want. And I was, then I consulted it with Lee, and I said, hey, Lee, what do you think? Should I do it? And he was like, yeah, it's two accounts, guys. So it makes sense. So I'm gonna have two reportings now. I don't want to have $10,000 gas car. Who spends $10,000 in gas car a month? So I'm gonna split the $10,000 into another gas car. Heck, I'm gonna split it in 3-4 gas cars. I'm gonna That's a good idea. I'm gonna speak with them again. I'm gonna say, hey, let's grab those $10,000 and split it in 3 other cars. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm granted $10,000 in a gas car, I'm gonna say, hey, give me 5 other cars, 1,000 each. Leave 5,000 in the Shell, because I know the Shell gas car. There's a lot of here, at least here in Arizona, Shell gas stations. They usually have like an entire bodies auto stuff service. You know, they have detailing services, they have oil change services, they have auto parts, they have everything. So you can go in and pay with that Shell gas card, and that's a huge advantage. Nicolia. What is needed to finance through Ally? Awesome question, TJ. One of my loans is with Ally. The first 3 vehicles that I got was with Ally. So that's an excellent question. I will answer that with one thing. So long as you have a high RCL, you should be good. What does RCL stand for? Recommended credit limit. So long as you have a good recommended credit limit, you're good to go. I hope that answers your questions, TJ. Please confirm with me if that answers your question. Can Brex be used for tier 1? What is tier 1, guys? I don't understand that question. Can Brex be used for tier 1? Somebody help me here, please. Can somebody help me understand that? If it can be used for tier 1, meaning if you can buy stuff for tier 1, I'm not sure, guys. Help. Let's see. Dollar region. I honestly don't know if you can PG Brex. I personally wouldn't know. Yeah, I wouldn't PG Brex, guys. Brex is not geared to small businesses like Divvy. Okay, guys. Brex wants the e-commerce company making $100,000, $1 million a month. So Brex is not for us, guys, unless you leverage, like we said, the debit card, the charge card. They will is more beneficial, but I wouldn't bother really. I will go with Divvy better. I got approved $10,000 for Divvy with 1 month into my business. Wow, that's impressive, Ness. Woo, that's a nice chunk of money for you to leverage, man. Very impressive. Congrats, brother. That's great. Yes, Brex does a soft pull. All of the fintech companies, guys, they do a soft pull because remember, while they're not financial companies on paper, but they act like a financial company, like finance company. I would recommend 10 to 15 trade lines with a 25,000 trade line on your DMA. That's very important, guys. 10 to 15 trade lines that you've been approved for, and you are using at least 3 to 4 of those trade lines a month, ordering at least $50 to $100. I just gave you a nugget right there. I'm not gonna repeat it. Just gave you a huge nugget. This will not let you get into luxury cars. You will have to build up to that. Yes, that's true, TJ. Very true. Um, yeah, so if you want to get luxury cars right off the bat, and the reason why Professor Crane say that is because say you have a $50,000 recommended limit on your business credit. Unless you only want one vehicle, if you want to buy only one vehicle, so they're gonna limit it to that $50,000 threshold because that's what they go off of when they're gonna extend you credit or loan or any financial assistance. They're gonna see what's your recommended credit limit, and based on that, they're gonna lend you. It doesn't mean that they will give you exactly what your recommended credit limit is, but they're gonna base their financial assistance on that. Oh, also I do credit repair service. Okay, somebody asked for a credit repair service. So here's Nicolia. I think it was Miguel. Miguel, was it you or was it? I think it was you, Miguel, or Moshi. I don't know. There's Nicolia. Nicolia, just reach out to her, okay? I'm looking to finance a Sprinter van for my business. Oh, that wouldn't be bad. I will go to Ford first. TJ, I don't know if it's Sprinter is a brand or whatnot, but I will go to Ford. Ford has good deals, and I heard that they're not too strict to approve people for financial deals. So I will go with them and inquire on that. Remember, when you call first. Don't go. Call first. Ask to speak with a fleet manager, and then take it from there. Don't talk to salespeople. They're gonna tell you that they know they can help you, and they'll pull your credit, and they're not gonna be able to help you. um, did you apply for the city? Oh man, yeah, no. Let me show you if you apply for this one. Whoa, was that a flash? Sunoco. Do you apply for the WEX one or do you apply for this one, man? If you apply for this one, this is underwritten by city. Let me see if I can show you here. No, I don't think you're gonna be able to see it. It's too bright. But if you apply for this one is underwritten by city, and they do a hard pull on you, and they don't tell you. So sorry about that, man. They're very sneaky with that. I will ask you to dispute it right away, man. Don't waste time. Just go ahead and dispute it. What credit score does Divvy want to dance with you? I like that. I like that. I will say that they will go more of your cash flow than they will go on your credit. So remember that they'll go more of your cash flow, your business cash flow, than they will go off of your credit. Remember, they're going to ask you either for your statements, or they're going to ask you to log into your bank account via Plaid to have access to your statements. So I hope that answers your question, brother. Let me know. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Thank you so much, man. That means a lot to me. Thank you for the support, guys. That is really really nice of you guys. Yep, exactly. Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying, guys. They want to see your deposits. They want to see what's your cash flow, and based on that is that they're going to assign either approve you, and if they approve you, they're gonna assign the credit limit based on that. Told you guys, Professor Crane is a huge contributor here. Sunoco requested me to sign the credit authorization form, but I ignore them. And 2 weeks later, they send me an approval. What? Really? Wait, they sent you an approval of 4K, but wait, did you put your social security number? What happened? What didn't you sign and they still approved you? Wow, that's impressive. When they're gonna give it the credit, they're gonna give you the credit, bro. They don't care. Divvy likes to see funds going into your bank account on a regular basis. That's true. They want to see movement in your bank account. And based on that, they're going to approve you. Albert Rose. Who's Albert Rose? Michelle, can you tell me who is Albert Rose? Michelle, I appreciate you. You see how Michelle's name and even face shows here, guys? It's because she gave permission to StreamYard, and that's how we can see her, her comments. I'm just curious as to who's Albert Rose. If you're in trucking, you will spend that in a monthly easily. 10,000, well, true, man. That is true. But dang, 10 grand, bro. I better be making 100 grand, 20 or 20 or 30, 40 grand with that kind of gas, right? I've been impressed with Divvy over the past couple of months. Yeah, I think Divvy, guys, undeniably, Divvy, it's a good, it's not a credit card, it's a charge card, by the way, but it's such a beneficial thing to have in your wallet because not only they're reporting, guys, imagine if you're using your business bank account to pay for all the things that you pay for in your business to operate your business, right? And you use Divvy instead. Guys, that's huge because the amount of money that you were spending, you're still spending, but it's repurposed because it's being reported to your business credit bureaus, to the DMB and SBFE. And that is huge. That helps tremendously, guys. That helps your business credit a lot. And remember that most of the dealerships, when they're going to look at your business credit, they go to the DMB. They do not know that business have Experian. They only hear about DMB, guys. DMB. So that's a good point there, Professor Crane. Hey, my pleasure, TJ, man. Check us out, man. I don't know if you're subscribed to our channel, TJ. Please drop a like on this live. If I know you're watching from YouTube, please like the video, brother. I will appreciate that tremendously. Oh, so Sprinter is a type of band. Okay, there you go. Go to Fords, man. All right, Fords would definitely take care of you. Yes, there you go. So yeah, Ford is great minds. I'm telling you, man, great minds think alike. My pleasure. Hey guys, can you hear? Let me see if this is just about to die. Can you guys hear me? Drop a yes if you can hear me, guys. Holy moly! Hey, Maiden. I don't know what's your name. But what? Okay, can you hear me, guys, now? What? I am an underwear, you guys. All right, let's keep it kosher. Can you guys hear me now? I was saying, Maiden, I don't know if that's your name, but how did you remove that in 4 hours, man? That is crazy. How did you do it? My pleasure, Nicole. Yeah, my pleasure. Write us a note, send us a message if you have any questions. We're here to help. Oh, the White Sunoco. That's by Wex. That one is underwritten by Wex. The White Sunoco. Wait, Miguel. Did you say 24K or 2400? Holy moly! 24K. Holy crap! A month. Woo. I don't know why I'm surprised. You guys probably saying, why are you so surprised? You know how much fuel one of those monsters drink? Oh wow. Man of many talents, Mr. Crane. Holy moly. $2,000 to $3,000 a week. I hope these trucks are making at least $10,000 a week, man. No, you couldn't hear me? Guys, if you haven't done so, please drop a like. I appreciate it very much. Drop a like, guys. Am I frozen, or can you guys see me on the YouTube? Can you guys? Okay. Oh, you say you are underwater. Okay, I understood something else. So I have a problem. Oh, thank you, TJ. I appreciate you, brother. I hope that you're finding good information on the Facebook group, man. If there's anything that you have a question that you feel that you want to ask me, feel free to send me a DM, bro. It may take me a little bit to respond, but I will get to it. I promise. No, you are perfect. Just kidding. I bet it was Experian, and it was removed from. Was it TJ? Was it Experian that you removed it in 4 hours? Oh no, Maiden. I'm sorry, it was Maiden. Yeah, Maiden. Was it Experian that you removed it from? I know you do, Nicole. Yeah. Forgive me if it takes a little bit for me to respond to you, but I'll try my best. You know what I mean, to respond as soon as possible. But keep those questions coming, man. I appreciate you. Call the viewers, ask for the fraud department, and tell them this inquiry is fraudulent. And they ask which one removed. That's crazy, bro. That is insane, Maiden. I tried that with Equifax, and they say no, we cannot remove that. We're not gonna remove it. If you bring a report or something like that, then we can, but no. Hey Jen, is there a faster way to fix your address on Experian, or a way to speak to a live person because they have my home address in addition to an incorrect business address? This is what I suggest you to do. Two things. You can either call them or get a small business account with Experian. You may have to pay 1 month, whatever,
Once you get that account, you are going to be able to edit the business address yourself. I've done it twice. So get it's called the SBSR something, Small Business SBCR, Small Business Credit for Experian. So get that account, pay for it because you're gonna have to pay, and then you will be able to do it yourself, edit your business address. It's gonna take a few days to update, but you're gonna be able to do it yourself. I hope that helps. Oh, Maiden is dropping nuggets. Woo! Professor Crane again coming through. Holy moly. Maiden, Credit Champ, that trick has only worked for Experian for me in the past. Yeah. Yeah, this one only works with Experian. And I know that Professor Crane had told me about this in the past. Because Uline is reporting, but it's clearly not showing up because Experian has made. Oh. How do you know that Uline is reporting? Did they tell you? They still have to report, okay, Jen. Even what it will show is the wrong address in the report, but remember they're not reporting to the address; they're reporting to the business name. So therefore, the address may come up wrong on the reporting, but it should be on your report anyways if they're indeed reporting. Do you have to use all your business credit cards to keep them open? I know they close personal cards if you don't use them for a while. Um, for instance, if you request certain companies, when they send you the cards, if you don't use them, as soon as you get the cards, their system is going to assume that the cards hasn't been delivered, and they will cancel the cards. They may send you new ones if you call, but again, guys, if their companies, not every vendor, when they send you the cards, they want you to use the cards, even if it's $1. So you register in the system, and the system will know that you already got the cards. Does that make sense? If you get the cards and you don't use them, then the system is going to cancel. It's going to think that the cards hasn't been delivered. The card hasn't been delivered, and they will close out the cards. So you have to use them, even if you don't use them for a while after you use them the first time, but you have to use them. I have Shell Fleet business cards and AtoB. Maiden, use those cards. Use it at least once or twice a month, both. Totally real. You should use them once a year. Yeah, you have to use them, especially if you are on a mission to build your business credit. Why not, guys? Just use them. The more you use them, the more they get reported. Thank you, Professor Crane, for the super chat. Guys, thank you so much. I appreciate the super chats. That really means a lot. I appreciate you guys. Thank you, Professor Crane. Professor Crane, you super chatted $50 earlier and 25 now. That's crazy. That is crazy. No transparent and amplifies. Tell them you talked to the FTC and they told you to call you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna call them again because that's not acceptable. I spoke with someone at Equifax and they're like, and I asked to be transferred to the fraud department, and they're like, yeah, no, we cannot remove that. I'm like, what are you talking about? We don't have that kind of time, Jen. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, let's see. Make me famous. I have experience. What does it say here? I have Experian business credit account and edited my address. However, Experian says it takes 36 days. Okay. Oh, dang it. That sucks, man. So sorry. I think that's what you're referring to here, Jen. No, they ask you for 36 days. Alrighty. What else we have here? Yes, I spoke to you on credit. It's automatic. Oh wow! Every first of the month. Nice. But I thought it was strange because NAP is reporting to my Experian, so I wouldn't see why UI would show up as well. But they told me to speak to Experian. That's crazy, man. Try to call somebody at Experian, Jen, and see if somebody can help you there. All right, guys. Let me show you something. This has been the controversy. This has been the controversial money. Don't hate it. Woo-wee! How you like me now? Are you bitching because these are from Amazon? Woo! I feel like throwing this, taking the money bands and just throw it in the office. It's gonna be a mess. It's gonna take me days to pick that up. Woo! How much you guys need? Let me know. We got it here. Come on. Guys, don't pay attention to me. So the band will be okay. Take care, guys. Moving on. Hey, enjoy, buddy. Make the lady happy tonight, bro. Enjoy the movie. Can you do a video on cell phones company using business credit? Yes, Gio. I'm glad you brought that up. I am glad you brought that up. I have an account with Verizon. They gave me $6,000, and then they gave me an increase to $7,500. I didn't even ask for the increase, and I have a few lines with them. I have this one. I have this one. Don't judge me. And I have this one. So, and this has a phone number too. Where is it? Hang on. This one has a phone number too. This is an iPod. Oh, wait. And this has a number too. So I got all this from Verizon. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 numbers, 5 lines. So it is imperative that you get these kind of parts. Okay, with Verizon. And like, let me show you something. This is the great thing with this. And this is something that a lot of the underwriters, they see and they like. So let me show you. I'm going to call this number. And I'm going to show you how the number comes up on my cell phone. You see how it says the name of my company there? So that's the good thing about having a business phone number. Because in the call ID, when you call, the business name comes up. And that means that when the underwriter sees your number, it's going to be a registered business number. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. It's very important. Thanks for that question, though. Yeah, just try to get somebody on the phone, Jen. That will be more beneficial. Yes, you probably got in right now, Gio, but most of the talk that we had here in this live stream was referring how to acquire vehicles under the business name and also have those vehicles generate income. So we went over that at length throughout this live stream. I'll make it rain, Jen. I'll make it rain. What up, Trini? Hey, I forgot your name, man. Are you D from Brooklyn? Oh, what's the replay? Go for it, brother. I need some money. Show me the money. How much you need? This is Justin Grant here. 10. Another 10. But haters are going to say these are from Amazon. So haters going to hate and say this is prop money from Amazon. What are you going to do with the haters, guys? What are you going to do with the haters? Bad boys, bad boys. What you going to do? What you going to do when the haters come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. What you going to do? What you going to do when the haters come for you? Bad boys, bad boys. All right, man. On a serious note, just back in town, brother. You are. Welcome. Yep, I do have Verizon. You have 10 lines, Miguel? Overachiever. There is no way to expedite. Yeah, you have to get a person and see if they can help you. You got 5 phones. Yeah. Yeah, I think Verizon, the thing with Verizon is that they may be a little pricier, but I've been with Verizon for, my goodness, years, like a lot of years. So for me, it made more sense to stay with them and get the business stuff that I needed with them, rather than changing to another company and stuff like that. Let me show you what else I got from them. So I got 5 of this for each vehicle. Okay, let me show you what this is. This is a tracker, and it's a little bulky, to be honest. There are other dash cams that they're not as bulky, but this one is because it's in this case. It shouldn't be as bulky, but it is in this case, and it looks a little bulky. But this allows me to not only if something happens, an accident is recorded, but also it is a tracking that allows me to see where the vehicle is. If you're going to put money in assets like cars, just make sure you're taken care of. Make sure that you're securing your assets. Does your number have to be in the? It doesn't have to be in the 411, but it's a huge advantage because underwriters, they like to search for your company and your company's number to make sure that you are legit. And unfortunately, for some underwriters, they're still a little old school. They think that being on the 411 directory gives you an advantage and makes you more of a legitimate business. They don't like voice over IP numbers. Yes, I'm going to publish this live on the YouTube channel. Keep an eye out. Easy to get listening from one. Yeah, when you try list yourself, try not to do a voice over IP. I don't think it will work. It's got to be a cell phone, commercial number cell phone, or a landline. Oh, you're talking about cars, Hertz and Enterprise? Right. Well, I was talking about something else in terms of generating revenue through the vehicles. My sister, I apologize. How you doing, Queen? Speaking of money, where can we get grants and loans from? I definitely need a grant right now to help me out. I don't know if you're aware of the modification they did to the IDL. So look on the SBA.gov. There's a lot of information there, and also you can find some grants there too. I don't think they report, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think they do. I don't. Awesome, go for it, Nance. Let me know what happens, man, if you're approved. Okay, Gio, let me dig in a little bit on what you're trying to say. You're trying to say to set up a company account for Hertz. I don't know. I think Professor Crane can help you a little better there. So yeah, if you guys know or have any resources as to where to apply for grants, feel free to drop it in the comments. I did not know that. I thought that voice over IP were not able to be reported on the 411. I switched from my individual line to a business line after I registered my company with Sprint, so it was easy because my bills have been on automatic payment. There you go. That is another company other than Verizon. Oh, I had one of those. I had a GoDaddy Smart Line. I don't have it anymore though. There you go, guys. Check your local chamber of commerce if you are in searching for any grants. Oh, okay, guys. I'm gonna call it a night. Again, guys, thank you so much all for the super chats. I really appreciate that. It does mean a lot to me because we can repurpose that income to continue to grow the channel. So Professor Crane, greatly appreciate it. Appreciate your super chat. Nas, appreciate your super chat. Miguel, appreciate your super chat. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. If you have any questions, guys, take a second right now and please like the channel, the YouTube live right now. Please go ahead and take a second and just like it, guys. I appreciate you. Thank you for remaining with us. Thank you for following our content. Thank you so much, guys, for your continual support. It is greatly appreciated, guys. We are wholeheartedly trying to help, to really help people to build business credit just like we did. So we want you to progress as well, just like we did. We want you to achieve the same things we have. And it's definitely doable, guys. Again, thank you so much, guys. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Thank you. I humbly tell you that I really appreciate each one of you. We're in this together, you know, so let's do it together. Thank you, guys. See you soon. Peace.